gosh, these bananas are organic and they are super sweet. Can you see how thick they are? They're super sweet. They're not quite banana figs. They're actually full-size bananas, but they are fresh from the farm and they are dense and super sweet and delicious.
What is up, guys? Welcome back, my kindred spirits. My name is Chelsea S. Porter, and in case you're new to the channel, welcome. I talk about things here that are all art, travel, and wellness vibes. So welcome, and thank you so much for stopping to watch this video. If you like it, please make sure that you hit thumbs up and subscribe somewhere along the way. So I am a digital nomad. I have been living and traveling around the world for about the last 11 years, and I have been in and out of Kenya for the past 5 years. So today I'm going to talk to you about some tips and tricks on how to stay safe in Kenya. So number one is make sure that you watch your bags and watch your purses, especially if you're in Nairobi CBD or are on any sort of crowded walkway, sidewalk, street area, even a market. Sometimes people do like to slash bags, take out your wallet, take out your cell phone, and they can be very sneaky. You will not even hear or feel anything happening, so you don't need to be concerned about feeling awkward. 9 times out of 10, you are never going to see these people again, so just make sure you keep your shit safe and protect the bag. So number 2 is car windows. This actually almost happened to me recently. I was in Nairobi and I was parked in traffic, and so it got a bit stuffy in the car. So I literally just cracked it like that much. Well, next thing I know, somebody's small, tiny arm, smaller than mine, went through the window, like through that small hole. I swear it was like this. And they grabbed my phone. Luckily, they knocked it out of my hand and I screamed and they ran and they did not get my phone. But make sure that you keep your car windows closed. I have seen this happen in traffic, even to my driver who had their window down, but my window was up and somebody just came and snatched it. So make sure that when you are driving, moving through Mombasa, moving through Nairobi, and the car comes to a complete stop, you are making sure that you keep those car windows closed because you might get your phone snatched. All right, this is another one. I think a lot of Kenyans might disagree with me on this one, but I want to say that you should probably dress down sometimes. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kenyans love to dress nicely and love to show off, especially Nairobians, especially Luos. Okay, so that's all fine and good. I'm not trying to say that Kenyans do not dress nicely, because Kenyans love to dress up. But what I am saying is that remember that there's a time and a place for everything. If you are on vacation and you have this lovely new outfit that you want to wear, then maybe pick that outfit for dinner and don't pick that outfit for shopping. I mean, there's no reason to go out with all of my jewelry on, all of my rings on, when I know that I'm going to be haggling and trying to get the best price. So just make sure that you are being appropriate on where you're going. If you are trying to make a lot of purchases, you might not want to be showing off on all the money that's in your bag if you want to get a good deal. So if you are visiting or living in Kenya for the first time, you will notice that we do have a lot of security here. And it is for good reason, and you should utilize it. So I've seen people, when the Uber pulls up, they just want to hop out of the car. They don't want to wait for the gateman to open the gate. They don't want to wait for somebody to, come and let you in. So just be mindful that that security is there for a reason. Be patient, sit down, be chauffeured, and be safe. So when you are in an Uber or if you're driving, go inside of the gate. If you are waiting for your Uber, wait inside of the gate with the security. You don't need to step outside, talk on your cell phone. That is just making you a sitting duck. So we do have security systems and procedures in place here in Kenya. So utilize them the way that they should be utilized, and be patient and utilize the security, and make the drivers come inside, make the drivers drop you off inside. Just utilize the systems that are in place so that you can stay safe, and they're there for a reason. Okay, this is another question that I get all of the time, and it is, how do you meet people in Kenya? Well, the best way that I would say to meet people in Kenya is through other people. So make sure that you are utilizing your network. You are going to want to use a reference for everybody in Kenya. I mean, I don't even have somebody come to my house to do a small job or to build something without recommendation. So whether you have a friend in your country that's from Kenya, whether you are in a bunch of groups online, make sure that you are networking with people and meeting people to introduce you to other people, so that you have some kind of reliable source on who people are and how you're dealing with them, and if they're trustworthy or not. That will stop you from a lot of unnecessary trials and tribulations by just posting on a random group and somebody saying, hey, yes, I'll drive you there, or sure, I'll sell you this product, or I'll provide that service, and you don't know these people from Adam. So just make sure that you are doing your best to utilize your network and meet people in safe ways, like through groups is a great way. Through networking events, especially if you're Nairobi, you can take advantage of these kinds of activities. And yeah, just ask people like, hey, do you know somebody who I can buy a car from? Or do you know a reputable agent? Don't just go out there and start giving people your money away, because there will be people that are waiting to take advantage of your naivete. So another tip that I have for you, which I think should be kind of universal, but just don't accept drinks while you're out from anybody at the bar, and watch your drink all night long. This is, I think, pretty much around the world, but you should not forget this while you're in Kenya. Sometimes people do get things put into their drink, and that is a common way for petty theft to occur. So just make sure that while you're out socializing, you are keeping an eye on your drink and making sure that you are not accepting drinks that you're not seeing be opened in front of you, or you don't know exactly where they're coming from and somebody's just shoving something into your face. Not a good look in Kenya. So this trick is another one that is the oldest in the book, which is somebody stopping you on the street to ask you for directions, somebody stopping you on the street to ask you what time is it or where something is. You don't know. So if you don't know, you can't help. So there's no reason to acknowledge this person. Believe it or not, even if you are Black, you are going to stand out in Kenya. And it's not just your color that's going to make people know if you're from there or not, but it's going to be, you know, the fabric that you're wearing and the name brands that you're wearing. And, you know, certain things are more difficult to get here than in other places. So people are going to know that you're not from here. And it's not common for people to not be able to source out this information in an easier way than asking you. So just keep to your business, mind your business, keep going where you're going, keep looking like you're in control and you know what's going on, and don't fall for these small lines of, hey, can you help me? The hand on the shoulder. Hey, do you know what time it is? The next thing you know, your watch is gone, your wallet's gone, or you're waking up and you don't remember anything. So another one of my favorite tips is to actually use M-Pesa. There's no reason that you should not be using M-Pesa if you come to Kenya even for more than like 2 or 3 days. So M-Pesa is an app that was created in Kenya that is focused on digital banking. So you can actually just go and get a SIM card and use that SIM card to load money onto and to pay for absolutely everything. You can pay for your meals at restaurants, you can pay your bills, you can pay for rides, you can pay for whatever. And it stops you from having to worry about losing actual physical paper money so much. All you have to do is keep up with your phone, and if something happens to your phone, obviously it's very easy to just hop into a Safaricom shop and turn off the M-Pesa, turn off the SIM card, and actually keep that money that's on that card versus trying to get back, debit cards and stuff. So what I do is I just usually go out with my phone, leave my cards at home, leave my cash at home, and just don't worry about being vulnerable in that way. So it's an amazing way to stay safe, and I wish M-Pesa had sponsored this video, but they haven't. But I am a big believer in using M-Pesa while you are in Kenya. There is a reason that everybody pretty much does it. So the last and final tip that I have for you guys is actually my favorite, which is to utilize Twitter. Twitter is absolutely amazing. And if you're visiting Kenya during election time, you're going to probably want to remember this tip. Twitter is a wonderful resource of finding out what's going on in different parts of the world in real time. And we do have a couple of Twitter accounts, Crime Watch Mombasa, Crime Watch Nairobi are great ones to follow, and you can just kind of see. I like to look up the crime that's happening in a place before I go there, and these stay updated in Kenya regularly. So if you're planning a trip to Kenya and you're feeling nervous and you want to know exactly what's going on, go on Twitter, follow the hashtags, and see what's going on. When there is petty crime, when there is, your day-to-day stuff, you'll be able to see oh my goodness, well, this area is getting a lot of break-ins or whatever, so maybe I don't want to book an Airbnb in this area. You'll also be able to see, people protesting about the election, if they are, and what's going on with that in real time. So, utilize Twitter. It is an amazing resource of getting information from people on the ground and not having to rely on your local media sources, because Google will feed you different stories based on where you're from and what you already look at and so forth and so on. So you can see there's a fly trying to drive me crazy. If you've made it this far in the video, please give me a thumbs up or click subscribe. I'm going to go and kill that fly, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.